This would make for a great movie set. I saw online that they film movies out here too. Look at the way the trees are all in perfect line. Very cool. Even better if we saw a pack of wolves running through it. Felt the ground thump underneath my feet really loud, which is not something new to me. It's been happening since I was a kid. And I think there was caves underneath the ground and people were banging on that ground to try and scare you. The time the hawk came the closest to me ever was when I was sitting on a favorite spot, and it's where the hawk goes. And he showed up, but he didn't land in close, so I kept whistling at him and pointing at the tree that I wanted him to land on. So he got the hint, and then he just kind of stayed in the big tree, never came close. And then the big log I'm sitting on is a big fat tree, like 4 times the size as that tree. And I feel it go thump right underneath me. It startled me at first, and I was like, okay, whatever. It's just the tree heaving because I'm sitting on it. But I've been sitting on it for a couple of years, right? So you just make things up in your mind. So I was like, all right, it's just the tree shaking on the ground, like it's just cracking or something underneath me. And as soon as I had that thought, thump, another thump happened. So I physically got up and like looked at it, pushed it, tried to see if I could make it do it again. I couldn't. So I just kind of put it off the back of my mind. And the hawk flew from the tree. I was sitting like here, and he was up in a tree over there. And I seen him flying, going that way, and I was already going to be heading home, so I started walking home. And that's when he was up on that tree limb. He's seen the video, and then he flies like right at me like this. My hand's out like this. You know, so this is the camera, and he flies like 1 foot from me, like right here. So yeah, there's lots of mysterious things in the forest that people don't pay attention to. But if you're quiet and still, which normally means you come alone, you can hear things, you can see things, you can feel things. And then there's signs that you'll see similar patterns of. Like if you just walk into the forest and that hawk friend of yours shows up, or maybe a coyote or whatever kind of animal friend you have. And then when you're leaving, when you're coming into the areas and then leaving the areas, they show up. It's like they're saying hi and bye. So after that happens over and over and over again, that's a sign, that's a pattern, right? Something you'll recognize that you wouldn't normally recognize if you weren't paying attention to it, or if you were bothered and distracted with being with someone else. All right, God bless.